If you haven't already heard, Femi Otedola is now the highest shareholder at First Bank. And apparently, because First Bank has been struggling of recent because some of its staff member colluded, to embezzle billions of naira at the bank, it felt like, the spending of a bank should be reduced. But on the other hand, the marketing head decided to release millions of naira for lavish party or retirement party to one of those people who was, suspended or who was sent packing as regards the money that was siphoned from the bank. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What could you be doing on YouTube but you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? This is where you need to be, so go and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section. Let me know if you have actually subscribed. Updates: First Bank's marketing head Folake Ani-Mumuney resigns amid scandal over lavish party approval. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Folake Ani-Mumuney, the global head of marketing and corporate communications at First Bank, has tendered a resignation following controversy over her approval of an extravagant farewell party for the bank's outgoing managing director, Adesola Adedunton. Our reporter gathered that the lavish event, held on November 2nd at Arbor Point, Victoria Island, Lagos, cost the bank hundreds of millions of naira. The party featured luxurious champagne, expensive wine, and high-profile attendees, creating a spectacle that sparked internal and public scrutiny. According to Newsroom Nigeria, the event's timing and scale clashed with the bank's recent struggles to restore its image following a 60 billion naira fraud scandal earlier this year. The scandal, which saw staff members allegedly colluding to siphon funds, led to the forced resignation of Adedunton after the bank's chairman, Femi Otedola, expressed dissatisfaction with its leadership and handling of the crisis. You guys imagine, this is 60 billion naira of customers' money, not even the bank's money, customers' money. Recently, Access Bank was also in the news, for refusing to give this very old woman whose brother died, and the brother left some money in the bank account and told the sister that, look, I have so amount of money in my bank account. She went to the other banks and they gave the money to her. But Access Bank refused to release about 100 million naira to the woman. These days, it be like say it's very risky to put your money in the bank, because I don't understand. How can you trust that your money will be there when you have, and this is not the first story we are hearing about something like this. There was also an incident of a woman who is based abroad, who have millions upon millions of naira in a Nigerian account, who was obviously saving to come back home, to do something with the money. And when she got back home, she only met about maybe 300 and something naira in her account. All the rest, the money has just disappeared. And when she got to the bank, they started saying stories. They started saying, this one, that one. May God help us. So, moving on, Newsroom Nigeria understands that as head of banking, Ani-Mumuney was responsible for organizing the farewell party. However, a decision to approve such a grand affair, particularly during a period of financial recovery, raised eyebrows. Otedola, who reportedly learned of the party's scale through video footage, expressed disappointment over the perceived insensitivity of the event. You can imagine, 6 billion naira siphoned from the bank. The bank decided to sack the man who is supposed to be in charge, who allowed this to happen. Let's just put it that way. And then you throw a lavish party, a send-off lavish party for the same man that was suspended because money was siphoned from the bank. Is that even logical? Does that even sound reasonable? You then throw a lavish party, spending millions upon millions of naira. Moving on, sources told a reporter that Ani-Mumuney's resignation was inevitable after Otedola voiced his concerns about the potential reputational damage the event could cause to the 129-year-old institution. Her exit marks the end of a career that had positioned her as one of the country's leading marketing experts. News from Nigeria reports that Ani-Mumuney's professional journey, which included notable roles at British Airways and the Dangote Group, had been widely celebrated until this controversy. While her tenure at First Bank was marked by significant contributions to the bank's branding and corporate communications, the decision to host such an opulent event proved costly. Ani-Mumuney's resignation underscores the delicate balance between corporate decision-making and financial accountability, particularly in the wake of crisis. For First Bank, the episode adds another chapter to its ongoing effort to rebuild trust and fortify its reputation amidst internal and external challenges. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? The way it's going, it be like say I go pack my money, put for Ghana must go, put for house. So I'm lying, no, I don't have Ghana must go in my house. So oh my God. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at a few reactions we got online. Felix Nana says, sanctification is when you submit your soul, spirit, and body to public probe. We are no angels here on earth, but the truth will make us free. Magnus says, such a lavish send-off should not have been organized. More so, he was forced to resign. That was a slight on the chairman who asked him to resign. Exactly. It's like the chairman doesn't know what he's doing by asking him to resign. That is why you now feel you needed to, throw him a lavish party. Someone that, although I know I can understand where, a train of thought might have been going towards. She might have thought that, like, this is a man who has served the company for so many years. He shouldn't just, although he's forced to resign, he shouldn't just be allowed to go like that. But you could do it in another way. You could do it by not throwing a lavish party. You could just buy him a present, just do small thing and allow him to go. Not throw lavish ceremony, organize people, and Alice Sakwe Boniface says, to the detriment of a bank's shareholders who receive annual dividends, too poor and very discouraging for anyone to invest in companies or such publicly quoted businesses in Nigeria. Lawrence says, how much she spends safe on her don't to disturb her brain with this noise. How much? Some people funny over this Nigeria. How much she spent? Anyway, you all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Subscribe, like. I'll see you all in my next video.